So these are the two XBee wireless modules connected up to, on the left hand side there's an Olimex board, this one here, and on the right is an Arduino. The only reason I've done that is because the Arduino is kind of handy to plug in to the Mac, just for kind of a base station. And the Arduino is the transmitter, so this is the transmitter and this is the receiver. So at the moment there's nothing going on because the power is not plugged in at the moment for the transmitter. If I plug this in, see that little green light comes on. Now there's a bit of a wait time here because we need to program in some unique IDs into the transmitter, and there's a timeout of 10 seconds, so I've left a little bit of extra time, but it'll start transmitting in a minute. And what we should see is the receiver on the left hand side register the transmission and flash a red LED, just like that. So this is kind of trivial because they're sitting right next to each other. I've taken the receiver outside and hooked it up to the tablet. You can see the transmitter it's just transmitting every 10 seconds or so, so the receiver will just keep flashing like that. But I've taken it outside for a little mini urban field test, and the range isn't great. It's about 150 meters at the moment, so I've just driven around the block with this thing, and we lose the signal once we get too much masonry in the way. The real test, of course, for this is if it's going to work out in the forest, so I'm going back up to Humboldt tomorrow, and hopefully I'm going to be able to do a proper field test. And I will take this all the way over to where the tanks are. Now the only thing that might stop it working really well is these little stubby antennae, because they're not really made, I think, for the full long distance. But even so, without masonry in the way, that we might, because these are 900 megahertz transmitters, so the attenuation in the forest isn't going to be as great as it was at 2.4 gigahertz, which is why we had the problem with the Wi-Fi. So we'll see how much further we get with the 900 megahertz XBee. And this is supposed to be up to, I think it's 10 miles in the open. So I'm kind of excited about this. I think this could work tomorrow. So another video tomorrow.